Vanakkam. Welcome to Saran's Home Cooking. We're not going to cook today, we're going to bake today. We're going to make a very nice chocolate cake. It's so simple to prepare and it's naturally nice. So it doesn't need any toppings on the top like a fondant or icing or a whipped cream, nothing. It's going to taste amazing. Let's see how we're going to prepare. We're preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Coming to the recipe part, I have made the recipe like a very simplified version. Instead of having kilogram, milliliter, I made a equal quantity of ingredients so it's easy for us to remember. The recipe I picked up from my Taj Coromandel Madras. I used to work in 2000, so 20 years before. This recipe book is like a Bible to me. I look after the last 20 years very well. The only thing is I modernized the recipe a little bit. There was a butter I replaced with the oil. The oil will give you a different dimension for the chocolate cake. Let's see. We're lining the grease-proof paper for the tray. You can use either round or square, is up to you, whatever you have in your home. So basically you apply some butter. So the butter will help the grease-proof paper to stick nicely on the tray. So it's nice and neat, the cake, when you have the finishing, when you do the outer layer. So but we're going to use the round mold, as I said. This extra part, we use a scissor to trim it. So when you cook, it's not going to fall on the top and stop disturbing the cooking. The ingredients we need for the cake is equal quantity of chocolate, oil, sugar, egg, and half of the quantity of the chocolate is the flour. It's a plain flour. We're using 200 grams of dark chocolate. Always use a dark chocolate for a cake. It's nice. Just break down, and it's exactly 200 grams. Put them in a glass bowl, and make sure our weighing scale is on a 0. Then we measure 200 grams of oil. So it's equal quantity of chocolate and the oil together. Now we add them together. We heat them in a microwave for 1 minute to melt them. We keep the chocolate and oil separate. We'll add 200 grams of sugar. Then 5 eggs to go for that one. Then we add, make sure our weighing scale is 0. Then we use 100 grams of flour. So that means that's the half of the quantity of the chocolate, sugar, and the egg. Now everything we have measured now. Now we start preparing the process of making cake. The sugar and egg, we're gonna beat them. Use a cloth under the bowl so the bowl is not moving. So you take a sugar exactly like this. Then you start breaking the egg and you add it. Add one by one. It's easy to work. If you add all the egg and sugar, it's very difficult to manage for you. So exactly you cream like that. See, it's already, the egg is diluted. Now we add other egg. So again we beat them like that. We continue this process till we add all the egg. We cream them nicely, the egg and sugar. Now we're gonna heat the chocolate in oil in a microwave for less than a minute to melt the chocolate. Chocolate is melted nicely. It's usually a 60 to 65 degree for a melting temperature. That's why all the pastry chef suggest you to use the double boiler, so the chocolate doesn't split or it doesn't burn. But we have used the oil, so it's a little safer to use in a microwave. So the chocolate is nicely melted. Now we give a 1 minute rest for this because we were heating up the chocolate. So we whisk again to get more aeration. The chocolate is not hot anyway. So then we add all the chocolate into the egg mix. Oh, it looks nice and creamy. So we use all the chocolate and we use gently, we mix to want the aeration to go. So it's nicely evenly mixed on the chocolate and the egg, sugar. Now we add a flour. We always sieve the flour because there is no lumps. So it's like 100 gram of flour. So we sieve them so there is no lumps in it. Now we fold this mix gently. You don't need baking powder, anything else. Just the simple ingredients what we have at home. It's good enough to make this cake. Our mix is ready. Let's pour all the mix into our cake tin mold. So make sure that it's nice. So now we'll place them in the oven at 180 degree and takes about 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, let's check our cake. I just checked the side part, so nothing's sticking. So it's perfectly cooked on the side. I would like to have a little bit soft in the middle. That's why I used a less flour. So now, a little bit chocolate in the middle. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna rest it for 15 minutes in the fridge to cool down completely. After 15 minutes of resting in the fridge, the cake is ready to demold. Just take it carefully. Ah, that's very nice. I'm gonna to upside down this cake. Carefully remove the paper. That looks nice. On the center, I would like to achieve it very soft. So when you eat it, it's so soft. For the cake. Can you see? Inside is soft, the chocolate is nicely cooked. Look at our chocolate cake. It's amazing. This is why I told you we don't need any icing on the top or fondant or any whipped cream. Already it's like a lava in the middle. So nice. It's so nice. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you like my videos. Thank you.